Hello, what's up, madlang people? So you've seen from my previous video that I got a Knagglig box from Ikea for my birthday coupon, and you've seen this already, isn't it? Right. The remaining bit is this one. I'll show it to you, okay? This one. And what I did with this one is that I got this piece of wood. I can't remember exactly. I think we ordered something and this came with it. I think it's a air humidifier, and then came with two of this wood. So I made use of that wood, cut it the same length as this one, and then because there's a hole there, I screw this cut one to it, and that's the one. See, it's a pedal board. The only problem is this. Look at that. The screw is too thick and it's like almost at the edge of the wood. That's why it cracked. The other side wasn't too bad, this one, but even though it's like that, it's pretty solid. It holds the wood, and it's because it's just home use, so I don't mind really. I can still use this for my Zoom G1xOn. It's perfect fit. There you go. It's still got the barcode and the name there, so that's a remembrance. And we'll try and put this on the floor. Oh, and the other thing, this is the old non-slip rubber that I used here for my Zoom G1xOn. I might use this for, put it here so that the Zoom G1xOn won't move. I won't put a velcro and attach it here. It's not worth it to always put this here. It's just during making videos here on YouTube. It would be nice that I got Pedalboard, so that the effects pedal, the Zoom G1xOn, is placed in a certain angle, and that would help probably with how I use the pedal. And then in the future, once I complete a set of 3 mini pedals, and then I'll show it to you as well, that's my other rig or pedalboard, and that will be in the future. So for now, let's do the Zoom G1xOn. Alright, see you in a bit. So here it is, guys. What I did was I put something so that it won't slip, and that is the non-slip rubber. Just put it there. It might look odd, but there's a purpose for that. It corresponds on the square and this one here. So this bit, this area, it goes over here, and then this one goes in this area, so it hits there and it hits that one. The last bit there goes around this square, so it hits that one. so that when I place it there, just finding, that's it, finding the spot and don't fall down. Okay, so that's my DIY pedal board for my Zoom G1xOn. It's from Ikea. It's Knagglig box. The back there, that's the one. Still got the barcode, and there's like a carry handle there. That's the only thing there. I don't want to put a velcro because I'll be using this most of the time outside, and I don't want to bring this. It's because, look, that doesn't really look nice as well. Because I'm fine with it. I've been gigging, I've been recording with this pedal without this pedal board. It's just an idea. But also you can buy a bag, gig bag, for your pedal, for pedal board that's this size. So we need to measure that and find a suitable bag for it. Then you can use it, and then you can apply velcro. There's a bit of a challenge putting a velcro with this because there's like this foam, and if you put the velcro here, it might not stick to that one because of this foam. But for me, this works. It's just finding that spot, and then that's it. Look, it won't go anywhere. Right, so that's my DIY pedal board from Ikea, Knagglig, for the Zoom G1xOn. So I hope this helps, guys. For those of you who are looking for a quick solution for a pedal board for your Zoom G1xOn, or those similar effects pedal that are small, this is a perfect one from Ikea. See you again soon, guys, and thanks for watching. For those who are new to my channel, please subscribe and press that notification bell so that each time I got something new, and if I come up with something different, something useful, you are notified. And bye for now. Cheers.